if you said negative x over 2x squared minus 9x, and all we want to know is the restrictions. We don't care about we're not simplifying. So you take your bottom, set it equal to 0, and you always think about factoring. Well, I can pull an x out of both of those. So I pull an x out of both of them. So now I set both factors equal to 0, because that's what we're worried about, right? The zero product property is what that's called. Product of 0 is always 0. So x equals 0 is a restriction. And what would your x value have to be in this guy? You'd have to plus 9, right? And then divide by 2. So x cannot equal 9/2. If you can factor out, if there's an x on both of them, there's always going to be x cannot be 0. Always. Because anything, I mean, if you plug a 0 in, this is going to turn to 0, and that'll turn into 0. But what if there wasn't an x in this, on that 9, then no. You wouldn't automatically be 0. So you have to have x values on both terms. Okay? So like 25. 25 doesn't have an x on that 8 there, does it? There's a negative 8x squared over 8x minus 8. So there's no x on 8. This is negative 8, so you don't worry about x cannot be 0. Well, even if it was x squared, it wouldn't have been. Yep, so far. So that'd be x minus 1, wouldn't it? So that 8, you can't do anything. I mean, that's whatever. That doesn't have anything to do with it. So x cannot be 1. Yeah, you could do it that way too. Yeah, you could have stopped right here and just move the 8 over and divide by 8. I guess I went the wrong way with it.
It's a good idea to do it like that, though, because that way, when you get to one, you do have to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah. I do.
There's a whole bunch of different ways to do these problems.